Hey everybody, and welcome back for the second episode in our little trio that we're doing here. So we've got kind of like a Sam's Club episode here where it's a two-part episode. So we've got the bundle, I guess you could call it, of Black Bolt versus White Flare, the poster collection, and the binder. So we're going to go with Black Bolt first. And forgive me, but this thing is huge. So we're going to open it down here. Well, we're gonna speed through it. So, all right, here we go. Keep it sealed because they were really hard to find. All right, we're gonna work up into the binder collection. Let's get this White Flare knocked out. And I haven't seen a God Pack. I haven't seen anything good come from any of these besides, I mean, the actual poster collection, just like the Sam's Club Costco things. We've just not been getting huge score. So, okay. Drudagon, Sharon, all right, a little watch. Okay, first pack, SIR. So we get a Pokeball into an SIR, and okay, I'll eat crow on that. I mean, horrendous centering, but wow, did not expect that at all. So fast. Immediately, yeah, words put back into the mouth. Okay, did not expect that. That's a wild first pack. All right, here, let's set that up there. All right, Jellicent, that was cool. Actually, I was talking about that card a couple videos ago. And I gotta tell you, it's actually kind of underrated in my opinion. The Jellicent is a very beautiful card. Just like the pink and the blue just looks great. Okay, second pack of White Flare. Hopefully we can get a hit. If not, it is what it is. All right, we got a little Pokeball and an illustration rare Zorua into a Jellicent for an absolute triple banger. Very impressive. Very, very cool. All right, we'll put that Jellicent right next to it, and this insanely beautiful Zorua. I really want to get one of these that actually could be gradable, because getting one of these in a tag 10 for myself, this one might actually have some potential. So we'll look at that a little bit later off stream, and we'll go from there. But my goodness, that Zorua is just insanely beautiful card. And honestly, we've now made all of our money back from buying that box at, what was it, 45 I think is how much those boxes cost, which is not much. And we still have 1 2 3 5. All right, so yeah, we've got a lot of packs to go through still. All right, and another Pokeball Panpour, Fraxier, and a Victini regular holo. Easy day. And I can smell my wife's cooking upstairs. I don't know what she's whipping up there, but that smells real good. I think it's because we've got Tony and his lovely wife are coming over here shortly. And then we're going to go live, which has already happened. And for those of you that don't know, if you haven't seen the videos in the past, we are going to be... What do we got back there? We're going to be doing a show. We got a Kyurem EX at the DoubleTree in Salt Lake City, next to the airport. It's a bit of a drive for us, people that live in Idaho, where we have to drive pretty much 3 hours south. That's no problem at all. And then we got to set up, but we got to leave at 5 a.m. Absolutely no later than 5 a.m. So, not bad. All right, Aldino, first pack from the Black Bolt binder collection. Cincino, Rufflet, Drillbur, and a Zekrom. Nice. We didn't pull a Reshiram from the White Flare, but that is very cool. I love seeing any SIR come through, except for Reverum, Iron Treads, but we're not opening up anything anymore, but really anymore at all. That's going to have those as an SIR anytime soon. So, it is what it is, because the Reverum came from Paldean Fates, and the Iron Treads came from base set Meloetta. And that was it. At least, no, Paradox. I think there was also one in Paradox, maybe Obsidian. But yeah, not bad. And a ton of notifications on my watch. Sorry if that's like distracting. All right, just a couple more packs left, and we'll send you on your merry way and have a great rest of your day. All right, Unpheasant, Simipour, Timber, Seismitoad, and a Klinklang. We haven't pulled a illustration rare or anything of the sort from this Black Bolt binder. And there's a lot to choose from because Black and White, every single Pokemon had an illustration rare or greater. So SIR, IR, Monochrome. So hopefully we can actually get something decent because there is a lot of potential from this set. All right, Fraxier. Okay, another Zekrom. All right. Let's see if we can get a little extra spoiled and get something decent out of this last pack. Come on. Come on, last pack. Get... It doesn't really smell like there's anything in there. But maybe we'll get lucky. All right. Timber. We're going to start off with a lovely little Timber. All right. Petalil. Krokorok. Come on, Simipour. Come on, give us something. Give us something. Darumaka. And nothing at all. So, no base. No, not even a full art. But can't win them all. I mean, we started off with a heck of a first pack. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget about the card show that's this weekend. I don't know exactly where we're going to be posted, but should be in a decent location. There's actually 2 shows that are going to be going on this weekend. One is going to be by the Cards and More Tour, I believe, but I'm not sure. And I don't know where it's going to be at exactly. So maybe just do like a quick little cursory Google search and just, you know, Salt Lake City card shows, and you should be able to find it for May 9th and 10th. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Be a good person because there's a lot of scum out there, and it seems to be really dumping a lot of money into the hobby, and a lot of people are trying to take advantage of it. So don't get taken advantage of. Check your comps, comparisons, and I like to use things like Collector, TCG Player, eBay, and just stay on top of whatever it is. And if you are unsure about the deal or something, whether or not you're buying or selling or trading, just ask somebody that has an unbiased, no actual like hands in the pot on it to see if that is something they would recommend doing or not doing or whatever, because nobody's going to give you an unbiased opinion if they actually have a reason to give a biased opinion. So, I mean, yeah, so just be cautious, be careful, and, you know, don't always just spend all your money at the very first table. If there's any one, like, piece of advice I could say is, you know, walk around first, because you may find a better deal further down. Because if those guys have a table right at the front, those guys, those girls, those people, whatever you want to call them, if they have a table right at the front, it is very possible, not for sure, that they may actually jack up their prices because they know that they are the first ones in, and they may not give you the best deal. So, get the best deal. I want you guys to succeed. I want everybody to have a good time, unless they're scum. And then, in that case, I don't want them to succeed. I want them to be, like, pretty inconvenienced, actually. All right, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.